my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. So today I do have Eros. Now this is love is desire, eroticism, and sensuality. So if you are not 18 plus, I will have to ask you to exit the video now, as this will be an 18 plus reading. Though Eros can be depicted as unbridled sexuality and eroticism, a more contemplative understanding of this archetypal energy leads us to the root of desire itself. What do we long for? Why are we awakened by love? What makes us hesitate in the face of intimacy? Eros reconnects us with the primal longing to merge with another human being, nature, music, art, plants, food, or anything that we perceive as separate from us. Eros allows us to momentarily unite. Our heart embraces otherness, and in doing so, we further understand our own. Our life force awakens. This card reveals an inevitable initiation into love's labyrinth. You may find yourself swirling in a new territory of desire and sensuality. Explore the labyrinth with a curious and honest heart, and remember, though the way is circuitous, you are always being led towards its center. Now this card can talk about passion, playfulness, sexual health, but in reverse it can highlight madness, projection, and obsession. And Plato loves to remind us that even with Eros, platonic love can be just as passionate and beautiful as romantic or sexual love. Before we get any more oracle cards, I'd love to move on with an angel number. Oh, I have 552 coming out. And then I believe this is Capricorn energy. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I was thinking that. This is Virgo. And I believe this is this Mercury? Let me take a look. Oh no, this is Pluto. This is all about personal power and empowerment. Beautiful. Sorry, I'm still getting used to the symbology here. Alrighty, I want to move forward with one of my chakra oracle decks for this. This is only half the deck. I was like, why is this feeling so light? I'm not going to take that. I will, however, take that. We have 2 here. I'm going to take impasse. And then on the back of the deck, I have insecurity being highlighted. I want to move forward with my animal spirit deck before I say anything further. Just get some more information on the board. Here we go. Oh, we have the spider. Oh, I believe this is about a creative life force, because the tarantula is about being at life's crossroads. Interesting. Let me go ahead and pull up the spider. Now, I believe this is an earth sign energy, so that is that Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus energy being highlighted. Now, the spider is the creator of prosperity through life's work, Dharma. The spider is an ingenious creator. Its greatest gift is weaving the thread of Dharma into a vast, intricate web that supports the spider and those around it, both financially and spiritually. It is hard work, but the spider never tires nor becomes impatient. This card reminds us creativity is everywhere. Be process-oriented rather than results-oriented, and soon your work becomes like the weaving of a magical, priceless tapestry, and abundance follows. When in balance, they are appreciative, enthusiastic, and prosperous. To bring this back into balance, we need playful creativity. I believe Dharma is good karma. I could be wrong on that. I wouldn't quote me. But what does that have to do with sexuality, passion, and feeling like you're blocked off or at an impasse? Well, it's actually quite obvious. I feel as if you might be overworked or tired. You might also be dealing with a partner who has gone like low to no contact. You might be curious as to why. You may have had a very fiery connection with this person. Maybe one that was very, like, risque. And now you're starting to feel blocked off or anxious, wondering where the intimacy went, wondering if it was real or if it was all fake, wondering if they had just weaved this web of lies to pull you in and get what they wanted from you. However, in reality, I see that this person is actually quite exhausted and overworked. They might be trying to form a foundation for themselves to build off of, and that's why they feel so stuck moving forward. There's a lot of night energies being highlighted here, like this moon right here. You might feel like there are secrets right like behind your back about this situation. You might feel like, I feel like they feel misunderstood by you in this situation. Let me just get one more. What's the theme between these two lovers, Spirit? We have family coming out. I'm going to take that upright, actually. Then we also have clarity coming out. Interesting. Alrighty, let me get some more information. I want to use my situations deck here to get some clarity on what's going on. Okay, I'm not taking any of that. That was rude. Just give me one or two. We have negotiator, bargaining, begging. We have commitment, long-term relationship in reverse. So yeah, I don't see this being like a current partner. This might just be someone that you've just started talking to or that you felt a passionate connection with. Oh, okay. And we do have history past, so you might have known this person for quite a while. On the back of the deck, I have financial support in reverse. So yeah, they are working really hard. It looks like they may be struggling financially, and that's why they are so fixated on getting this foundation started in their life. I'm actually going to separate these. Alrighty, I'm going to go with my Island Time Wellness deck. Just want one or two. We have soulmates, soul connection, partnership agreement, and soul contract. Yeah, there is a very deep connection here, something very fiery. I think you guys have known each other for a long time, but it hasn't really gotten off the ground here in terms of commitment. We have addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, and restraint. There's that block energy again with impasse. This person might be a workaholic, or they might struggle. They might struggle with an addiction. We'll get more into it in a moment. Now, on the back of the deck, I do have wedding rings, union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. And then I also, when I cut the deck, I have boat, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, and closure issues. There might be some travel involved here as well. You guys might be at a distance. I'm hearing like oceans apart. But that's going to be for some and not all. I'm going to get one or two more here before we get into this reading. Okay. I just want one emotion. We have anger coming out. Okay. You might be angry if this person is like ignoring your calls or if they've ghosted you. Let me take a look. Let me see what they'd say if they could. How would they be feeling? We have, I think we should slow down. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. Interesting. Maybe this person is married. Maybe this person's in a relationship at this time with the family card coming out. This might be a third party situation where you might unknowingly be a third party. Yeah, that would make sense with the addiction, the slow down, because Eros in its reverse can highlight sexual immorality as well. Let's go ahead and take a look at this impasse card in the Chakra Oracle Guidebook. Just out of curiosity here. We have impasse with Reggie Rust. Reggie Rust is a guardian angel. One day, two friends, Clem and Craig, are dismayed to discover Reggie blocking their path through the mountains. With no way to get around and wondering why Reggie wanted to stop them and daring not to try to pass, they take another route. Reggie then moves on, having protected Clem and Craig from a landslide ahead that would have claimed their lives. This is a reroute, not an ending. The path is blocked and you are at an impasse, but the goal is still there. Do not wait for your present situation to change. Stay focused and find another path. Personal inquiry is how adaptable am I? What does this card reveal about my feelings and my reactions to delays? The key ideas here are change of directions, regroup and refocus, protection from harm, wisdom, opportunity, and surrender. Okay, alright, I've got a much clearer idea of what's going on here. Okay, yeah, I do feel as if this person might have, like a secret family. And I did say that, like, secrets behind your back. This person might have a secret family. And I feel like your guardian angels kind of cut this person out, or they removed access to you because of this. They might have made it so that this person has to work harder and kind of avoid you, so that they're not able to keep coming towards you with this immoral behavior. I can tell that your spirit guide's been kind of creative in this situation, or you might even be thinking of, like, creative ways to reach out to them. Like, one thing that I do that's so silly, I am a huge, like, gossip geek, so I'll go on, like, Craigslist misconnection ads in, like, big cities, like, cities that I don't even live in, like, in, like, New York or, like, LA, and I just love to read the drama that's on there. So this person might be thinking about, like, leaving you a message on, like, one of those types of websites or in, like, a forum, or is asking what to do on some type of forum, because they're really not sure how they are, like, addicted to you, but they know that they can't commit to you, but they do feel something really deep here. So I feel like there's this conflict inside them where they're trying to negotiate what they're able to do here. And I think they may be trying to decide whether or not they want to give this up or walk away from this dynamic. I feel like this dynamic kind of makes them angry. Let's go ahead and get into tarot, get some more information. Alrighty, I'm going to start with the Under the Sea Tarot by Jalissa's Messages for this reading. Let's get some more information. What's going on with this person? What's going on with my collective at the time? What do they need to know? We have the Two of Cups. There's that soulmate energy coming out again. Okay, interesting. We have Death, so that's interesting because the impasse card highlighted, the concept of death, where it would have claimed their life. And it also spoke of transformation, like a change of direction. And death in reverse is like this kind of energy that doesn't want to change, it doesn't want to move on. So I can see that they really don't want to move on from this connection with you. Like I said, they're quite addicted to you. Let's get some more information. Oh, I threw that. There's a bird in here. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I feel like this situation not changing is kind of a mental burden to this person. They're trying to figure out creative ways that maybe you walked away from this person because you found out they were married. Or you found out that, like, they were really sexually immoral, or that they weren't compatible with you in that way. And maybe they're trying to figure out ways that they can get in contact with you, but it seems to be unchanging, and this is causing a lot of mental conflict. We have my Three of Swords. This is my heartbreak energy. Literally, this card, it's so crazy. Last year, like 2023, on Valentine's Day, I brought this card to a bar. And, oh no, it was 2022. And a small amount of this got chipped off by, like, it had flung onto the floor and someone's chair scooted on top of it. And it ripped just a tiny corner off. And then 2023, on Valentine's Day, I went back to the same bar. And it happened all over again, and this time it ripped off a big chunk, because I don't go to that bar anymore because it keeps ruining my cards. Oh, why did I put that back? My Three of Swords. There is a lot of heartbreak here. They feel like they've lost you as a soulmate. They feel like they've lost their soulmate, like you were the one for them. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe this person struggles with the concept of long-term commitment. Maybe it is that they aren't married. Maybe it's that they're scared of marriage, because we had negotiator, and we also had long-term commitment in reverse. So maybe you guys, like, while you were talking, you know, a little schmexually, maybe you realize that they didn't have, like, the same long-term goals as you do. And instead of trying to negotiate with that, or maybe even after, like, waiting it out and trying to see if this person would be open to change, you just chose to walk away. Interesting. And now they're, like, addicted to thinking about you. They may be quite angry about this situation as well. Maybe they gave you the wrong idea, though. But there's an injustice going on here. With this Death card, they know that it is an injustice to not change in this situation. Let's get one more here. We have the King of Wands in reverse. They don't know what to do. They have no idea what to do. There's this childish sense of energy here with this King of Wands being in reverse. It feels like they've lost control. We have the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, what they were offering you was an unfair relationship. They were offering an Empress an unfair relationship. Yeah. Now they feel like they can't speak up. They can't speak their truth to you. They're also dealing with quite a lot of conflict in their life with the Seven of Wands coming up and the Nine of Swords. They're very paranoid. They might be looking in the past. Yeah, they're like reminiscing about what could have gone wrong or what they could have done differently, what they could have done better here. And I feel like as a result, there's a lot of, like, they're paranoid and they're mentally chaotic and they're stressed out and they're overworked and they're burdened. And so they're projecting this because, oh my gosh, Arrow says a lot about projecting. They're projecting this onto every person in their life, and this is causing all this conflict. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy here. This person does seem really closed off to receiving love for some reason. Let's find out why. Actually, yeah, okay. Ooh. Sorry, I was trying to decide what deck I wanted to go with. We're going to go with the tarot here. So why is this person so closed off from love, Spirit? Why are they so closed off from intimacy and love? We have the Two of Cups in reverse. Can I get a clarifier here? Maybe they've been broken in the past. Six of Cups in reverse. Something from their childhood. And we have the Four of Pentacles. Okay. So we can set it up like this. Can I get one more? Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so it's their family. Okay, so it's not like they have a family. It is like the family that they grew up with. Yeah, I feel like maybe growing up there wasn't a lot of love between their parents. Maybe their parents had like a really tumultuous relationship. There's this song that I love. It says, like my daddy was a fire and my mom was a hurricane or something like that. I'd have to look it up. Like my daddy was a wildfire, my mama was a hurricane. And that's what I'm hearing for this portion, is it's like this person's life growing up was so tumultuous and scary that it made them it made them think that love isn't real at all. They might have been like used as a pawn between their parents in their parents' fights as well. With my Four of Pentacles here, like they don't really value having a family. This might be something that you want. Like you might have told this person like, oh, you know, I want children, or I'd like to get married by this time. And they were like, well, I don't want any of that. And it's because of these child wounds that they have that are making it difficult for them. And I think that's what's unchanging. It's like they want you romantically, but they are so scared of becoming their parents or repeating the same cycle that their parents went through and hurting a child the way that they were hurt as a child. They might even be unable to understand why they feel so hurt in this relationship. Like, I don't think that they actually recognize that it's love, and that's why they feel so mentally chaotic. That might be why they use sexuality as like a front, because what they really do want is intimacy, is love, is that deep connection where they can trust someone to take care of their needs and not use or manipulate them or fight with them or cause this tumultuous energy. But at the same time, I don't see them being able to recognize that, because I feel like their inner child just wants to hide in situations like this. When things start to get serious, it's like their inner child just wants to like run away. So they might hide under this guise of like sexuality, where like they want something just physical, but the truth is that like they do truly crave something more. They crave actual love, but they don't know how to go about getting that because they've never seen anybody who's actually in love. And you know what? This person might actually look at love as if it's all like fake, as if it's all a game, because I've got my Sun in reverse here, which is my commitment card with death behind that, and my family card behind that. That's crazy. My Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. This person might feel like every family is like a mistake, or like every family dynamic eventually falls apart or goes to shit or turns into what their parents had. They might think it's all like a facade, or that it's fake. Yeah, there are a lot of like inner child wounds with this person. This person feels very scared to speak up as well, because I have my Eight of Swords on the other half of the deck. And then we have my Eight of Wands. Yeah, and I think that on top of that, I think this person has been stuck in relationships with feminine, or like with, because I'm getting the Queen of Swords 2 back, so it would be a feminine partner. Maybe feminine partners in the past have like essentially told them that their worries or their concerns here in this area like don't matter, like their opinions don't matter, and that's something that really frightens them, is that like they aren't taken seriously, or they're taken for granted. And I've dealt with this before, actually. I have dealt with people where they only want to date me for like an image. I actually have a friend who recently got married, and they talk about their husband all the time, and I was like, okay, cool. And they were like, yeah, you know, like everybody does this. Everybody just gets married just to have a husband. And I was like, what? What do you mean? And she's like, yeah, like a husband is like an accessory. And I was like, what? Like I simply could not understand that surface level concept. And if you are my friend and you're listening to this, I am not sorry. That is so weird. But it was so strange to me when I heard it. I was like, what do you mean your husband's just an accessory? Like, baby, that's a whole human being. That's a real person with a personality and needs and desires and thoughts and feelings. You can't just dismiss all of that and treat him like a purse you put on. Oh my goodness. And I feel like that might have been the type of partner that this person has had in the past, where it's like their needs. My Eight of Swords in my traditional deck shows someone who's like bound and gagged, so they're not able to speak up. They aren't able to walk away. And at the end of the day, they're left heartbroken whenever they do offer their love to someone. They feel like the only way that they can really be in a relationship is if there's this like deep submission either coming from them or the other partner. So they might have a very like fixed idea on how the dynamic in love and intimacy should work, and they might be unwilling to move from that. Interesting. I'm going to pop these right here. And I'm actually going to get one more because this person's energy I find super fun to play with. I'm going to be honest. Eros is slightly before Gnosis in the archetype book. And so everything in this like LXX area, it talks about like sticking all your fingers in. And this is the type of energy that I love to stick all my fingers in. I love to play with it. It's really fun. I'm going to go with another cute deck. We're going to go with my Flyy deck. Let me think. What do I want to ask here? What do I want to know? Oh, I'm getting that this person might think relationships are a trap. Okay, what's changing in this situation, Spirit? Because we got death in reverse 3 times. So what can be changed in this situation? Oh my god. Oh my god. Sorry, we have my 7 of Swords in reverse. So there's some betrayal. That can be changed. I feel like this person's experienced a lot of betrayal in the past. They've witnessed betrayal in other relationships, which has furthered their idea of why commitment is like fake or it's false or it's egoic or it only exists in this like surface space. And I feel like, oh my gosh, meeting you might have been really authentic for them. And I think that might have frightened them as well because it made them realize like, oh, not everybody is in it for these like extremely surface reasons, or they're not all extremely shallow. Like, this person actually listens to me. This person values me as a human being. They don't just want me for what it could do for their image or what it would make them feel like. Like, they want me for me. All right, let's continue. Let's get 1 or 2 more. What else is changing? We have the 3 of Cups in reverse. There was this there's uncooperative nature going on here. 1 more. With the Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay. We have the King of Cups upright. We have the 6 of Pentacles. So this is what's changing. I'm going to pop these down at the bottom. I think this is the most tarot cards I've ever done in a reading. But I love this. I'm going to stick my fingers in all of its little holes and crevices. I know that sounds so weird, but this is a really nice and fun energy to play with. It's warm to a comfortable point. If this is your person, like, they might be really comforting, or they might feel really familiar to you, where you just kind of want to get to know them or get to know their opinion. You might really value this person's opinion. And I think they really appreciate that you feel that way. This person feels terrified of you, by the way. Like, they are deeply intimidated by this dynamic, by this relationship. We have this uncooperative energy here. And so what is changing in this situation? Well, 1, it's their idea, their concept of love, which is a betrayal of themselves. Because again, they have these desires, they have these wants, these needs when it comes to love, when it comes to intimacy, that aren't really being met. And it's partly because they are betraying themselves by forcing this idea of this like pre-constructed fake idea of what love looks like, when really, like, that was never love in the first place. Then what else is changing? This uncooperative energy. I do see this person trying to process and digest their emotions here. I think they're very scared. So I do think that this is going to take quite a while. I would look in like the 6 to 8 month range. You might hear from this person by like July to September. And with this 3 of Cups being here next to my Knight of Cups, I feel as if they're kind of giving up on, I think they want to open up about why they think love is like this, or why they're so resistant towards the same things that you want. I think what's changing in this situation is their concept of love and romance and how it should go forward. Because I think their idea of like dating or talking or even like seeing each other romantically is very backwards, and it comes from this uncooperative place as well, where like they don't really want to do it in the first place because they feel like everyone is coming here for their own needs and theirs will never get met, so why even bother? So I do see that changing as well. Now we have my King of Cups here, which is beautiful, beautiful energy. With my Page of Swords behind it, they have no idea what to do. They have no idea how to come forward, how to get you back, but they're planning. they realize that they kind of shot themselves in the foot here. You might be focusing on work at this time, focusing on money and work. I don't think you're interacting with this person. In fact, I think you walked away very quickly from this person. With my Knight of Wands, this is a fast-paced, fiery energy. And with the High Priestess in reverse, yeah, you might have gone no contact with this person because you were like, okay, like, you're giving me all this uncooperative energy. You're accusing me of, like, wanting to hurt you. You've got all these ass-backward ideas, like, how this is supposed to work. This is an unfair relationship for me to stay in. And so I see that you've walked away from it. You've decided to explore more of yourself, explore more of what's out there for you, your own options. You might even be looking at a new beginning, and that has left this person heartbroken because they really did see you as their queen. They really did see you as their queen, and they wanted to be able to offer you something, but they have to grow out of this energy first, because right now they're not a match for you, living in this fearful energy of, like, shallow intimacy. I'm hearing, this is so funny and really rated R, but I don't make love, I fuck like that. I've dealt with one of those. That was horrific. I had a guy tell me, he said, I don't have sex, I make love. And I honestly made fun of him for it for, like, years later, because it was just, like, the way he had said it was so funny to me. But at the same time, I was living in this, like, super shallow place when it came to, like, physical intimacy, and I didn't really understand, like, how serious he meant that. So that was totally my bad. I was totally in the wrong for making fun of him about it. But looking back, I still kind of laugh, because it was very silly to try to, like, force that on me when I was so clearly not there to, like, be in love at all. Yeah. Oh well, we learn. Trial and error, you know? And that's okay. I was not meant to be with that person like that. That was a situation, a big learning moment for me, where I was like, yeah, I'm actually not interested in this. This is, like, very foolish for me to be here and to keep entertaining things like this when I'm not very serious about this type of energy. Like, I don't want to disappoint you or lead you on or get your hopes up, because that would be cruel. And that was a big learning moment for me. Alrighty, I want to go ahead and get some messages, and then we'll move on to some charms and advice. Alrighty, I want to find out what the hidden truth is for this pile. What is the hidden truth for my Eros collective? Oh yeah, we have I want to tell you how I feel coming out. As well as I hide behind material things. That's that egoic property energy coming out. Let's get some more. Let's get a couple more from this person. We've got two. I'm becoming a better person. I will wait for a sign from you. Yeah, I feel like you've walked away from this person. Oh my goodness. And then on the back of the deck we have I love you. That's so cute. This person does have really deep feelings for you. I just think that they don't know how to process those. Probably because they're surrounded by a lot of egoic energies, where it's like things are very black and white and distorted on top of that. I think a lot of the people around them, or at least a lot of the relationships that they've experienced, have come from a very distorted place. Alrighty, let's get some messages using my Hermit deck. Maybe you hurt me, but that's okay, I guess. Yeah, I think walking away from them, I think it frightened them, but I think it also taught them that, like, they can't just treat you like that. I don't think that you're willing to tolerate it. Maybe you matter. Yeah, you are important to this person. Your family won't like me. I feel like this is their idea, because I feel like their family, they have a lot of, like, struggles with in terms of, like, emotional intimacy and bonding and connection. They might feel like they're a black sheep or they're an outcast. So they might just kind of automatically assume that, like, I heard he's not the marrying type. Like, so they might feel that that's how they're perceived. They're very up in their head about this. They're very up in their head about the concept of marriage, specifically, which is very interesting. Maybe I'm ready. Yeah, they do want to come towards you. I know you from somewhere. This person feels like you are very familiar to them. We have, do you even see me that way? Number 7 coming out, as well as definitely beautiful, beautiful energies here. And then when I cut the deck and put it together again, we have, I am manifesting you. Yeah, they're thinking about you heavy. They're like obsessed, dude. There is this deep obsession energy. Where do I want to go from here? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get some of my Love Angel Oracle deck. Let's find out what's going on here. What is going on here? What does this person want with my collective? We have new love. Yeah, they want to restart. They want to restart. They want to try again. They want a new chance with you. Okay. We have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Yeah, this person needs to stay optimistic. I think that they need to look at love from a more grounded place rather than being so, it's not even critical. It's like they're safeguarding. It feels like they assume the absolute worst in order to safeguard their heart. With true love, this is the romance of a lifetime coming out. One more, please, Spirit. Just one. In regards to this collective, just one more, please. Okay, and we have you deserve love. You are lovable. So yeah, if you're not willing to, if you don't want to wait for this person, because again, it is looking like it's going to be quite a while. This person has a lot of inner work that they have to do that I feel that their guides are pushing them towards. Oh, interesting. They do have very soon at the back. So I feel like you're going to decide very soon whether or not this is something you're willing to wait for, or if you might already be experimenting elsewhere. Like looking for love somewhere else. So you might not even be available when this person is ready for you. But that's completely up to you. If you decide that you want to wait, or if you want to reach back out to this person, I do see that they would be open to it. With my very soon on the back here, I do feel like you might be moving forward. Let's get some more information. Just one or two, please, Spirit. Actually, no, I'm not going to use this deck. I'm going to use my homemade deck, because I'm trying to use this one more often to get some descriptions. Oh my goodness. Okay. I have tradesmen. I've got a couple here coming out. I have tradesmen. I have a runner chaser dynamic. Yeah, they've got some distorted ideas about how love should work. We have daydreaming about you. Feels like they might think about you at work. They feel like you are unforgettable. And then we also had not yet months coming out. So there's that months energy that I was feeling beforehand. We have protected coming out. This person might be an athlete or an artist. They could also be unemployed at this time. We have crazy for you. We have ex-partner or past lover. Maybe they have a past lover who's like absolutely obsessed with them, and it comes from this like distorted energy. I have words of affirmation, but also no contact. So I feel like you were really kind to this person. You had opened them up to this idea of romance. We have loves the outdoors coming out. I have eyes for you only, and it's actually really funny that this is coming out because right behind it is glasses. So this person wears glasses. Ooh, they are dominant, and ooh, it came out with dominant and submissive. So yeah, maybe they have this distorted idea where like someone in the dynamic has to be dominant and the other one has to be submissive, or they only want submission in a relationship or only want domination in a relationship. Maybe that's what they expect and they don't recognize that, like, not every relationship has to be under that concept. Maybe you guys had, like, when you were speaking, maybe there was a bit of a BDSM dynamic going on here. We have yin to my yang, opposites attract. So they definitely feel like you're opposite to them. Like you want opposite things to them. We have I am in love with you. And just a couple more. We have dreaming of a life with you. I need you. I'm trying to pull it. We have avoidant. And they could work in IT or tech. They might be a bit immature or childish. They might also have children. Children might be involved in a situation. I wasn't getting that too much, to be honest. And then we have next level commitment, as well as sneaky link coming out. Alrighty, that's a lot of them. So I'm going to go ahead and stop there. Let's quickly cut the deck. I have no idea what's going to come out. We have smoker. This person might smoke. And a chef. Yeah, maybe they smoke like some marijuana, some pot, some weeds. Who knows? Yeah, maybe they get the munchies. Or maybe they just are a chef. And then when they cut the deck again, we have I want to put you in different positions. This person is pretty kinky, I'm going to be honest. Ooh, maybe some Scorpio energy coming out. Interesting. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get into some advice, as well as I'll get a channeled song, we'll get some charms, all that fun stuff. Alrighty, let's go ahead and kick this off with a quick, channeled song for this pile, for the Eros pile. It's a good song for my collective for the Eros pile. We have It's Only Sex with car seat headrest. So they do have some deep anxiety with intimacy. There might also be some asexuality. That might just be in reference to the fact that it feels like a lot of the physical intimacy here has been more like talked about than actually done. It says, I can't tell you if I like it. My flesh yields no pleasure. My body constantly betrays me. Interesting. And then, let's cut the deck. Ooh. We have Moral Conscience by Callie Uchis, with karma as the emotion. On the back of that, it says, you're going to feel it when you're all alone. You'll know you were wrong. Karma won't forget. Yeah, this person might feel like they're getting karma, or that their karma was losing you. Interesting. Alright, I want to get some more zodiac signs with this. Now, we did have Earth, so that was going to be Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. We had Virgo come up twice. And then we also had Scorpio come up, and is that it? I think that was it. Yeah. Let's get some more zodiac signs. What other signs are involved in this? We have Virgo coming up, a third sign. So maybe some Virgo energy is being highlighted here. Virgo is actually the Virgin. It's the Virgin and the Madonna complex, because Virgo, similar to Gemini, has a very big duality to them. Maybe you might be quite prude, and this person's... Oh, I lost all of my cards saying that. Oh. Interesting. Okay. We have Scorpio coming out again with all the dropped cards, but I'm just going to pop it back in here and try to reshuffle. Usually I have a little blanket that I put on my lap, so that way everything doesn't fall on the floor, but sometimes I forget to put it on and everything falls on the floor. And it happens, it's okay. Let's get just one more card for this pile. Oh, we have two. We have Moon in Libra. Avoid making serious decisions and instead focus on creating harmony within your relationships. And as for a time frame, we have the waxing moon. Now is a good time to focus on achieving your own personal goals. So you may hear from this person on a waxing moon. Alrighty. I'm going to go ahead and get some advice for this pile. Wow, I love all the purples here. How gorgeous. We have journal number 29, so writing about the situation. I feel like if this person were to write out what they actually thought love looked like, they would recognize how, like, distorted their perspective is, or how wrong it is. Yeah, you can journal about your feelings in the situation, or even doing like a burning bowl ritual, like to let this go if you're planning on walking away from this situation, if you're not willing to wait. Because this person has some growing to do before they could be open to anything. Oh, and I did say that travel might be involved in the situation, so we have plan a vacation coming out. Maybe this person, maybe you guys are, like, there's distance here. Maybe they want you to come visit them. Maybe they need to come visit you. We have soak in a bath coming out at the back of the deck. Yeah, get some candles, some crystals, maybe some music, something that smells good, some flowers. Get in the bath, girl. Enjoy it. You don't have to be a girl. I'm just, you know, men can take baths too. Get in the bath, boy. What do I want next? Yeah, I'm gonna go on a weird route. Ooh, okay. I wasn't expecting those to come out. Interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a crystal card. It's been a hot second since I've done that. Let's grab a crystal. We have azurite coming out. This stone shakes and wakes up your third eye and your crown chakra. Once awakened by this high-frequency stone, they become one-linked in harmony. Used with meditation, it can make you more aware and open your mind to astral projection and inner visions. Isn't that beautiful? Absolutely gorgeous. I really love that. Let's just get one more. Oh, we have Veracite. A rare stone, this beauty comes in many different shades of green. Placed under your pillow at night and used with your daily meditation, this stone brings peace to one's mind. It can calm racing thoughts that keep you awake at night. Best when used as jewelry or just held over your third eye for a look at past lives. Interesting. Oh, seems to be a lot about meditation here. But I'm actually going to go ahead and jump into the charms now. So if you are noise sensitive, I fully recommend turning down the volume. I'll give you a second to do that, because this does get quite loud. Okay, here we go. Wow. Oh, wow. I can't take all of those, guys. That's ridiculous. I'm gonna forget the bottom half, take the top half. And then we had a couple that fell out. And I'm gonna grab some charms. Okay, funsy, funsy, funsy. Ow, all of these fell out. What the heck? I'm like, do you see that? Is that just... That's ridiculous. Get in there. Knock it off. Behave better. Sorry, sometimes I have to shame my charm jars. Okay, so we do have a cheerful letter of messages on its way to you. Number 1, 12, 22, 33, 34, 42 coming out. Beautiful. Let me organize all this really quickly. Give me just a second, okay? A lot of queens here. Oh my gosh, and a king? Oh my gosh. I think I'm gonna do it like this. Yeah. Okay. Let's get it, let's go. I got that from Jalissa's messages. I love her, I love her videos. She is crazy accurate. Alrighty, let's get into this. So I'm actually going to start with all of this tarot here. So we have the Ten of Swords coming out. So a great burden, feeling stabbed in the back, feeling hurt, feeling let down, disappointed. And I feel like this is your energy. So I feel like your heart is a bit broken right now. And as a result, you're focused on money, focused on like saving, maybe even just getting your mind right, like working through a lot of your grief here. They, however, are experiencing a lot of karma. Their money is not right. In fact, I think that they need to look to get their money right because they're looking for a new beginning with you. They're looking to reunite with you. We do have you deserve your dreams being highlighted here. We have this locomotive, this train being highlighted here. So they might travel to see you. Maybe they like trains. Maybe they have to travel by train to come see you. Maybe you've taken a train to see them. I do see that someone's heart here is like locked up. They might feel like you have the key to their heart. Yeah, something cold. And then I also have my bat here. Would actually love to highlight that. So, I have a bat in my animal spirit book. So let me take a look at what that says. I'm like right there. It just doesn't want to open. So we have darkness, letting go, death leading to rebirth. And we had death come up so much in this. So I feel like their mindset has to die. How they look at things, and maybe even their own like workaholic or addiction energy, this obsession energy has to die for them to come towards you. Alrighty, let's go ahead and move these over to here. So yeah, I do feel like they have a karmic who has messed up their head, messed up their view of relationships and love. We have history and past life coming out. We had history come out in the first as well with the oracle cards. We had history come out. So yeah, I feel like you have known this person for quite a while. There's some deep history between you two. Maybe you know about this. Maybe you know of an ex who like made them think love wasn't real or lived from this egoic energy. We have loud coming out. Yeah, they make it, maybe they're quiet, but they get loud around you, or maybe they like how loud you are. We have brown hair. Someone in this situation might have brown hair. We also have the initial I. We have that coming up twice. So, like Isaac, Ian, India. I can't think of any more I names, I'm sorry. I'm really bad with names. I've been trying to get better for my videos, but it's just not happening. So we have G. Oh no, this is actually a D. So Derek, Dane, Dean, Dan, Daniel, Danny, Danielle, Diane, Debbie, Deborah. I'm also hearing denial. And we have that coming out twice. Someone might have double D's. Since this is like a rated R reading. We have S coming out. So Sam. Is that the only S name that I can think of? Sarah. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all I can think of. I'm not great with this. And then we have you. I can't think of a single you name. I can think of the word umbrella. That's about it. And then we have G, so Gus, Gary, Glenn, Gail. Yeah, that's all I got. Alrighty, thank you so much for joining me today. If this resonated with you, let me know down in the comments how you felt about it and if you liked more reads like this. I don't remember your angel number, but if you did get a chance to copy and paste it down into the comments below, I would love to take a look at them. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll catch you in the next one.